I'm Raleigh Brown. This is Curve Flattening Concert. Oops, I didn't pull up my sheet here. Curve Flattening Concert number 576. And what happens if I do that? Nothing. Okay, so we will go back here. I bid you good morning, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day right now here in southeast Pennsylvania, but I think we're going to get some rain later. And let me say hello to some folks. Steve DeHaas was the first man in on YouTube. Zap is here, and Keith Shaw, and Bob McKenna, and Linda Worster, and John Hubner, Rhonda Scott Merrick, and Steve Slim Edelman, and Warren Bendler. And Warren says, I was hoping you'd play the Eastman today, and this is indeed the Eastman guitar. It's its last day in my house because Warren is purchasing it, and it will get put into a nice big Eastman box, which I saved when it arrived, and go off to South Euclid, Ohio tomorrow. So I thought I'd give Warren a little coming attraction of it while we're waiting for folks to file in here. I bid you good morning. Here's to good coffee, good community, good people, and to your good health. So, David Arthur Ratcliffe is here, and Michael Anthony Wood, and Rich Fowler, and Mike Verbeck, and Charlie Bryant, and Debbie Moore in Maine, and Lori Payne just back from Colorado. Ken Nashif is here, and Charlie Bryant is here again. And Charlie Bryant is on Team Eastman. He has a very nice Eastman, his old self. And did I say clunk? And I just might have said we clink. Clink. We must clink in honor of the Kokomo Kid. And Kate Petrella is here, and Howard Hobbs, Linda Worster. Good to see you all. And I thought I would do this Eastman just for the first song because it's in drop D, and I don't want to have to retune the other guitar. And I thought I'd tell you a little bit about, you know, this guitar. I bought it in February for a very specific reason. I'm going to use an analogy here. I used to have the Martin OM28 Authentic, which was a pretty expensive Martin guitar, a very nice one, but it just was not, I never bonded with it completely. So if we use a baseball analogy, the OM28 Authentic was the starter. It was the starting pitcher in this particular game. And then I knew that the pre-war guitar would be coming sometime this year. I didn't know when. But I was really jonesing for another guitar. So I found this Eastman, which was very affordable and a beautiful instrument. It's a much better guitar than its price even would indicate, and it's not cheap, but it's a mid-level guitar. And it's like the middle inning reliever in a baseball game. It's not meant to go to the end of the game. It was put in there for a specific purpose, to keep things under control until the closer arrived. And the closer did arrive in July, so it made this guitar it made it superfluous. You know, it's superlative but superfluous. So it's going to go to a new home, and I'm sure that home will be a good one for it. And we're going to start off today with a song by the great Lowell George. It's my favorite Lowell George song, which is saying something because there's Dixie Chicken and Willin' and Roll 'em Easy, and there's lots of great Lowell George songs, but this is my favorite. If it's fix a fence, fender dents, I've got lots of experience. The rent gets spent and all the letters never written that don't get sent. It comes from confusion, all the things I've left undone. They go from moment to moment, day to day. Time seems to slip away, and I've got 20 million things to do, 20 million things, and all that I can do is think about you with 20 million things to do, 20 million things to do. I've got mysterious, wisterious hanging in the air. The rocking chair I was supposed to fix, well, it come undid, and all the things that I let slip, I found out quick. They go from moment to moment, day to day. Time seems to slip away, and I've got 20 million things to do, 20 million things, and all that I can do is think about you with 20 million things to do, 20 million things to do. 20 Million Things by the late, great Lowell George. And now we'll take this lovely guitar, and you have to be in good light to see how beautiful this back is. I think you can see it pretty well on there right now. There we go. Something like that. It's Madagascar rosewood, and the sides too. It looks almost like Brazilian, but not quite. And we'll put that baby right there, since Charlie is being a very good boy. He's laying right over here, but you can't see him. And here's the closer. The middle inning reliever is gone to the bench now, and here's the closer. So some more people filing in. I see my buddy Jim Greco, and Michael Miller is here, and Lydia Adams Davis, and Michael Tierson. Pardon me for belching. It's coffee that does that to me. Helene Tober Fowler. Owen O'Malley. I always enjoy. Owen always posts these things of what's on the turntable on Saturday morning. I always enjoy seeing those. And Dwight Shoemate next door is here. And who else am I missing here? Carol Pratt, I said hi to, I think. And I think I got most of you. And Dwight Shoemate says we had a customer bring his Eastman in to have a Fishman pickup put in. Beautiful guitar. These are lovely guitars. They're making great stuff. And I saw something back here. What did Ann say? Ann asked how Michael is, so I guess I didn't read what Michael wrote, but I'm going to go back. He just said, "Good morning, all." Well, I must have missed something. Anyhow, it's okay. I miss things sometimes. Okay, another sip of coffee, and then I guess for showing off guitar backs, you can always enjoy seeing the Brazilian rosewood pre-war guitar. It's a beauty for you guitar nerds out there. So this one is a song I wrote. I had a lot of friends in Kent, and a lot of those people are still my friends out in Kent, Ohio. And when I was in my college years, my revolutionary college years, and one of them was this guy who we all were very fond of, named Skinny Bob. I won't give his last name here, just wouldn't be right. And he kind of disappeared off the map. I hear that he's somewhere up in New England. But he kind of estranged himself from all of us, and we were all kind of sad, and it was difficult. But he lives on for me in this song. Give my hellos to Skinny Bob, to Billy and all my friends. Hey, I might get back to Cape Cod if winter ever ends. If winter ever ends. This graveyard shift in North Beach sure throws a chill in me. Standing here in my blue collar, as blue as I can be, as blue as I can be. You know, I always answer when I'm asked, hey, I'm living for today. But you know my mind's been on my past, a continent away, a continent away. So say hello to Skinny Bob, to Billy and all my friends. Hey, I might get back to Cape Cod if winter ever ends. If winter ever ends. The North Beach Blues. For some reason, a lot of emotion is just coming up for me right now, partially around that song. So anyhow, it's time for some announcements here. The PayPal link is here as usual, and the Venmo link. And always appreciated, never expected, these contributions to the Charlie the Dog Veterinary Educational Behavioral Dog Sitting Fund. And the Invisibles, who are not with us on my feed, and some of whom, probably all of them, are not with us really, because it's early morning on Sunday. Kit Sarikaku over there on Oahu. I think she's back on Oahu now. I could be wrong. Judith Fox down there in Reston, Virginia. Joel Biget in France. And Mario Prue in Iroquois Falls, Ontario, way up north. So I say hi to you guys, and to any other Invisibles who I have not identified on here. I did see somebody come in who I didn't say hi to yet. Who? Oh, Bob Cooper up there from Rhode. Bob lives in Rhode Island. And Cliff Wagner is there with Ann Mintz. And I think that's Derek Johnson. Welcome aboard there, Derek. And Linda Worcester, I think I said hi to. And Rhonda Scott Merrick said Judith is here. Hey, hi Judith. So anyhow, tonight I will be at Ann Mintz's house for this house concert, which I'm really looking forward to. And Charlie's moaning because he doesn't get to come. And other than that, I already talked about the Eastman. I made a note there about that. So I'm on now. And Monday, I don't know who's on, if there's anybody who I know. And today, and then Tuesday, I believe Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch will be on at 10:30. I see no reason why they shouldn't be. And then Wednesday, I'll be back at 3. So that's all good. And Keitha and David are here, Keitha or David, and it's great to see you guys. Let me see what you say. Living in Keitha, they say I had a good time living in North Beach. Yeah, North Beach was a trip. I worked in a parking garage on the border of, it was like North Beach, Chinatown, and the San Francisco Theater District. So you had like strip joints, City Lights books, great Chinese food. The customers included the people from the theater district, Charles Scholes who wrote Peanuts, and actors would come through there, and the director whose name is slipping my mind for the moment, American Zoetrope, who did The Godfather. It's the way the brain doesn't work. So anyhow, lots of great times when I lived out there. And but I'm rambling here this morning. So I hope to see some of you tonight at the concert, and it'll be a gas. We'll have a good time. And I will now play you the instrumental for today. It's Sunday morning, and I will play you an instrumental entitled Sunday Morning. Thank you, Keitha and David Coppola, Francis Ford Coppola. He used to walk through on his way to lunch in Chinatown. I don't think he parked with us, but he would walk through. And Carol Doda, if any of you know who she was a regular and would often come after her work shift late at night, usually followed by stalkers. She'd come and sit in the office with my boss and smoke dope until the stalkers gave up and left, and then she'd get in her car and drive home. Those were the days. So here's Sunday morning. So let me see what else is going on here. It sounds like there's some discussion about Rhode Island going on. Oh, Old Cape Cod, Carol Pratt said. Bob Cooper says, except for the sharks. Thanks, Slim. Yeah, I'm very fond of Sunday morning. That's a to me, it's my ultimate calming song, you know. Often I play it for my own self. So I have one more for you today, and this is a Randy Newman song. And it's a really early one. Broken windows, empty hallways, pale dead moon, and the skies filled with gray. Human kindness, it's overflowing, and I think it's gonna rain today. Scarecrows dressed in the latest styles, with frozen smiles to chase love away. Human kindness, it's overflowing, and I think it's gonna rain today. Lonely, tin can at my feet, think I'll kick it down the street. That's the way to treat a friend. Right before me, the signs implore me, help the needy and show them the way. Humankindness, it's overflowing, and I think it's gonna rain today. So as always, I thank you for joining me, and I will look forward to seeing you again on Wednesday. And I think it is going to rain today. Unfortunately, I'll be loading and unloading equipment while it's raining, but so it goes. Be happy, be healthy, be brave and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. If you get cranky, take a nap. Have a good beginning of the week. I'll see you on Wednesday maybe. And maybe I'll see some of you tonight. That would be lovely. Bye-bye.